Now it's story time on Noggin. The story of the Three Little Pigs.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who went out in the world to build their homes and seek their fortunes. Each little pig built a house to live in. The first little pig built a house out of straw. The second little pig built a house out of sticks. And the third little pig took a little more time and built a sturdy little house made entirely out of bricks. A big bad wolf came upon the street where the 3 little pigs lived side by side. He thought, roast pig. He knocked on the door of the first house. Little pig, let me in. Not by the hair of my chin, came the pig's answer. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house in. Which he did easily because the house was made of straw. The first little pig ran over to his sister's house made of sticks next door. Soon the wolf came knocking. Little pigs, let me in. Not by the hair of our chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house in. And he huffed, and he puffed, and the house of sticks came tumbling down. Escaping just in time, the 2 little pigs ran to their brother's house. Luckily, the third little pig had been smart enough to build his house out of bricks. Again, there came a banging at the door. Little pigs, let me in. Not by the hair of our chins. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow the house in. And the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed. But this time, nothing happened. Not even a big storm could knock down the brick house. Spying the chimney, the wolf climbed down and landed with a splash in a big boiling kettle the little pigs had waiting in the fireplace. You're in hot water now, laughed the 3 little pigs.
That's the end of the well-known story of the 3 Little Pigs. But then what happened? Katrina made up a story to tell what she thinks happened next.
The wolf jumped out of the pot, ran away as quick as he could. So the wolf decided maybe they should just be friends. So he decided to buy them some presents. Bicycles might be a good idea. Then we could go on adventures together. And we could get exercise too. So the wolf decided to buy them some bicycles. And he went back to their house and knocked at their door. And he knocked like this, knock, knock, knock. And the pig said, who's at the door? The wolf said, little pigs, let me come in now. What do you want, Mr. Wolf? You're not gonna eat us, are you? I want to be your friend. You want to be friends? Okay, we don't have that many friends. The wolf said, I have some really cool presents for you. Thank you so much. They did cartwheels over to the bike. So they got on the bike and they rode over to the park. And so they went and fed the ducks. And the ducks were happy. Quack, 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 quack. And they played on the slide. Whee! And the wolf pushed them on the swings. And they swung so high, they touched the stars in the sky. And they grabbed them like this. And they made them into necklaces, star necklaces. And they sparkled so pretty. And they had a great time. And they decided to have a play date at the park every week. And they lived happily ever after. The end.
That's the story of the 3 Little Pigs. And that's Katrina's story of what happened next. You can imagine what happened next too. Go to Noggin.com to make up your own story.